family. I am back. We are on episode 114, and we're going to flip it and get all the 411 from my man, Dave Haddon. What did you laughing at?
Fuck you the back,
I'm dead serious. Either way, y'all, we got the Artful Panda in the building, and he is finna go over everything as it includes art in his life. He is a multifaceted artist, and he is doing great things here in the city. We got some great events coming up. And really, I just want to get all up in his business. So without further ado, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me. I'm happy to be here. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for having me. I'm definitely happy to be here, and let's get to it.
Now, I did my best, but can't nobody do you just like you. So how about you introduce yourself to the people?
All right, how you all doing? My name is David Haddon, also known as the Artful Panda. I am a photographer and a new artist. Pretty much that's me. I mean, for the most part, that's who I am. So, yeah.
I love it. Now, when you say new artist, I got a feeling that you've been doing this for quite a while. Now, how did you get started with the artistry?
All right, so getting in the photography for me was a little different. It wasn't like a active choice that I made. So I'm an art kid, so I would always snap with my phone and catch things and, you know, how I see it or whatever. Buddy of mine, who is also my mentor, and I shoot out of that studio, Creative Cage, told me one day, he said, you need to learn how to do this yourself. And so, and he was like, you got an eye. And I was like, I'm not an artist, I'm not a photographer, you know. But it stuck with me. About a year later, I actually bought a camera, and I really got to it, and I've been enjoying it, and turns out I ain't too bad. So, you know, that's the story of how we got started. We are continually growing and learning and just trying to produce some good content. So now, as far as the art side, for me, I didn't understand the difference between just regular photography and artistic photography. So I reached out to a gentleman.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
She looked at you like she didn't know what you're talking about. Can you explain the difference between the two? Because she didn't know. Man.
So that's where he was going before you tried to play me.
No, definitely. So I reached out to an established artist and photographer, a gentleman from Cleveland Heights. And I reached out to him, and he told me it's all about intent. Simple and plain. It's simply about intent. So what you're going after to shoot, did you shoot it? What the people see? So, you know, and art is subjective, so it's however you want to feel about it. But so I like that. And when I finally got that, it was like, oh, so let's go. I mean, the intent has been there. Things that I capture, I'm not, I guess, the typical photographer, like, just doing Easter shoots or Christmas things, nothing against that, but I like to grab and go for what I want. So I was more of an artist than I was just a photographer. So that's kind of how we got started.
So how has it been sharing your perspective? Because what's great about your version of art, we have a podcast and we're able to use our words, and they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. And you use that fresh eye view to kind of express or show how you see things versus how we would normally see things.
That's a good question. As far as, like, I guess I'm trying to dig into it. As far as what I'm going after, or making sure that I'm bringing it so that you're seeing what I'm seeing, I don't want to do that. So I look at it more so, I'm going to shoot what I shoot. And I am curious to see how somebody else interprets it. I may have my own, but what you may see, I mean, to be honest, it might be better than mine. Like, yeah, that's exactly what I was going for. But, you know, seriously, it's just you want to hear other people's perspective on your work, how they see it, how they interpret it, and stuff like that. So I don't really go after what I'm going for, but if it doesn't translate to the people, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Like I say, I'm curious. I like to see what other people think. So, yeah.
It's a question.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Cleveland?
No. Born in Houston, Texas, raised in Cleveland and Dallas. Okay. Went to school up here, so I'm definitely a Cleveland person, and spent my summers down in Dallas.
Texas.
Yeah.
So I got a question. So when did it start for you? I know you said you gave us your beginning, but when did you say I want to make this into a career? Like this is it for me.
It was more so once I got started and I started shooting in studio and I kind of found a niche a little bit, I was like, oh, I can do this for real. And I have a great community of people who I just happen to actually be friends and family with who are great photographers in the city. So talking to them, constant encouragement, constant mentorship, it really was like, all right, yeah, you can do this. You know, so that's kind of where it started. I would say about right now, about a full year. So,
Now, what I love about what you just told us is, and you said it kind of earlier too, you touched on it. Everybody has this stigma about the city of, you know, Cleveland don't support until you in it, and it's like all you have to do is ask. Now, how has that, like, basically mentorship been from your friends, family, even the man in Cleveland Heights that you reached out to? How has that been? Did you find it difficult to, you know, reach out, or did they seem reluctant, or did you just kind of shoot your shot?
It's funny. Everybody is open. It's more so like family. And like I say, a lot of the photographers that I know them. So I've known them before even they started photography. So it was kind of like just reaching out to you, brother. Like, hey, what's going on? I'm starting to do this. Help me. You know, teach me what I need to know and stuff like that. But it was really simple. But I do understand the stigma. I mean, there are some people where their ego is a lot bigger than them. So once they get a little bit of notoriety, they don't want to share. But I feel like the more you share, the more you widen the art. You know, you shouldn't just try to keep to yourself. You have some people who they feel like they take the time to learn something. It's valuable to them, so they don't want to just give it away. And I understand that. You know, if you want to charge or do things like that, that's fine. But information is information, man. We all can win. We can all piggyback off of each other and keep moving forward.
No, that's good.
Well, since we touched on collaboration,
Go ahead.
tell me more about some of the events that you are planning and things that you are doing in the city as it relates to working with others, growing, all of you guys working together, and all of us working together to be able to come out and support you.
All right, so me, my business partner / my creative partner, we just started a group called the Collective Clee, and we are all about art and Black aesthetics, the culture, and things like that. So we are actually throwing our first event this year. It's going to be June 15th, a Juneteenth celebration. It's going to be down at Lounges. Shout out to Adam. It's a wonderful spot if you don't know about that. But so we're going to be having an R&B night mixed with, infused, if you will, with art all throughout it, man. Black artists, Black local artists, and it's going to be a good event. I would definitely be here to promote it if y'all have me back.
Yes.
It's going to be a lot of fun. But bringing local artists together gives you an opportunity to showcase your work, also meet other people, and just kind of embracing that scene. I love the art show. I love to see something that I've never seen before. You know, every piece that an artist makes is never been done before.
Right.
I don't care if even if it's something similar, it's brand new. That's the wonderful thing I like about art. So that's going to be a good thing. And hopefully more to come. We're going to try to do this quarterly, but we're going to get the first one off. It's going to be a good thing.
Well, we will be pulling up for
Please
sure.
Please do. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think y'all really going to enjoy it.
I got you. So I had a question.
I got answers.
So I beam myself as an artist per se with my iPhone. I try to take a couple of shots here and there, you know.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what do you think deems someone as a photographer versus someone just with an iPhone taking pictures of random things?
So nowadays, to be honest, how the world is, they have a term, iPhone photographer. If your tool is the iPhone and you know your tool and you're getting what you want, go for it. Some people who maybe are a little long in the tooth in that field more than I am may have an issue with it, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't care. Wherever the shot comes from, if the shot is there, but some people have an issue, but and I'm gonna be honest with you, now with the cameras on the phones, you can almost put your camera down and just roll with your iPhone. It's that good. It's seriously that good. So that's my answer.
No, I got you. Shout out to the guru, Steve. You know what I'm saying? He showed me all them joints, how to zoom in, zoom out. You know.
We know you got to zoom in on for sure.
Definitely right.
Not the angles yet, but work on it. So, one great thing that we have in our audience are a lot of startup entrepreneurs or a lot of idealists who are almost ready to take the leap, but they don't know how to get started. What is some advice that you would give somebody looking to do what you do, especially because you do more so art than like traditional headshots?
All right. So first thing I would always say is start shooting. Start shooting. Don't overthink anything. Well, I don't have this, I don't have that. Whatever you have, even if it's your phone, start shooting, and then start researching what it is that you want to do. Pick your camera of choice, learn your camera, and just get out here and shoot. That's really, for me, that would be your start point, because we can overthink stuff so much and never start. Start shooting. Trust yourself even when you don't. Fake it till you make it in that aspect. Just continue to work. But I would say for anyone, that's the start point. Reach out to photographers. If you have somebody that you follow, shoot them a DM. If you see somebody, shoot them, ask questions. I mean, because the more information you get, it's gonna be better for you.
So, what I do like is you kind of just said start where you are. It doesn't sound like there's like one specific piece of equipment that they need to have.
A camera.
That's
your first tool.
Okay,
or whatever your medium is. If it's the iPhone. If it's a camera, just shoot. Once you go from there, as you learn more, you know what you need. You might want to, okay, so I want to get into this. I need this type of camera for this. I want to get more into my lighting and challenge and things like that. Or if you're outside content shooter, more so, or in studio, depending on, once you find your niche, you'll know exactly what you need. Don't go buying a whole bunch of stuff first, because you might end up not using a lot of it. I made that mistake too. First thing any photographer tell you about a kit set. So, for beginners, this box comes with all this stuff that is just unnecessary. You're
like
not
the lenses
use.
and that kind of stuff.
Oh my God, color things that don't make a difference, but you're excited because I got a box full of stuff.
Yeah.
But you're never gonna use it.
Oh,
a lot of it, So, yeah.
So, what about clientele? Because as for artistic photographers, they can kind of transform their hobby into their business. So, what are some different types of clients that they'd be able to secure if that's something that they were looking to do?
As far as on the art side?
Yes.
So, clients come when they see the work. They see something that you did and they want something like it, or they see consistency and they'll come to you. When you start off, trying to get clients that's going to pay is probably going to be a little hard, but that's why you do your free shoots, man. When you're starting off, man, call your friends, call all your people, your friends who might think they're a model, want to be a model, your grandma, snap pictures. The more you snap, it'll bring the clients to you, because no matter what you do, it's hard to, when you're new, it's hard to get people to trust you and to pay you.
Yeah.
So that's why we say do your free shoots. Do about 100 shoots, post up your page, the clients will come. And as far as artistic, if you have kind of like a signature look or something that you go for, people will come to you because of what you do.
Yeah, because everybody wants that editorial vogue.
Yeah, I mean, whatever your niche is, like there's a lot of photographers that I follow, like I love emotion. So I love to capture emotion. If it's sadness, if it's joy, a lot of off-guard stuff, but just capturing that, because I like to see people smile, and that's one thing that people don't do. Nobody likes their smile, but your smile is perfect. And your face lights up so much. So when I can grab that and it's a real laugh or a real smile, I'm happy. So, every photographer has their thing, and whatever you're going for, the shoot that you want, that's the photographer you're going to go with. Some people have a huge range of stuff that they do, some don't. But yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna, because you're intimidating, you're very tall, you're a big guy.
Thank you.
But that led me into explain this whole Artful Panda thing to me, because talking to you, I was starting to feel it.
All right, so my nickname is Panda to a lot of close friends, and it's been that for a long time. It started off as a joke, being a big guy that I am, and my friend who is a relatively small guy by the name of Dwayne Gilliland. We were, at the bar talking a little bit, and I'm like, I'm a big dude, I'm a grizzly, I'm a beast, we feel it good in the chest, and he was like, no, you too nice, you a big, soft, cute panda. That's what you are. So the name started off as a horrible joke, but it stuck. Next thing you know, people call me that, and like I say, to a lot of close friends, family members, Panda's the name. So, yeah. But I will say this, though. I did learn about the panda, the giant panda. They are not nice.
Really?
No, the giant panda is one of the most vicious bears that they are. Yeah. So I'll take that. I'll be cute. I'll be nice, and I'll be, when I have to be. Yeah, definitely. But yeah, that's the name.
Don't look at me. You came back to some of my questions, okay?
I'm just that good.
You know what I'm saying? You came back. I'm like, she stole my question.
I know.
She stole my question. Okay.
Okay, so I was trying to give Brandon his questions back,
okay.
But it's some signature questions he always asks.
All right.
My favorite question.
Don't try to come get my signature. I got this. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. Excuse me. Dang, I'm coming back in here. So yes, we have 60 questions here on the show.
All right.
So like she said, we do, and like I always say on the show, is I think the market any good interview, someone should be able to take stuff away. Right? They should be able to say this, and this I got for the interview or whatnot. What are 3 things you want someone to take away from the interview tonight?
Don't overthink. If you have something that you want to do, start. You know, if you like photography, if you like art, if you want to try, just try. And like I say, always remember art is subjective. So don't worry about if people. Art is subjective. Don't worry about if, you know. I would say this: being an artist, we are extremely critical of ourselves because we know what we like and the people that we're following and we're looking at, and so we'll do something, and we'll look at it like we'll judge it to who we inspired by. Oh, it's not. I'm not that good. It's not that. So then we don't put it out. Listen, there's somebody waiting and trying to get to where you are now. You started 2 weeks ago, they ain't started yet. So keep doing what you're doing, keep progressing. You are inspiring people behind you, and you get better every day you continue. That's one thing I want people to take away. Learn your craft. You know, don't, like I said, a lot of people jump in buying a whole bunch of stuff. Understand what you need. And this is something, talking to experienced photographers, ask questions about the equipment and stuff that you want, because you will spend a lot of unnecessary money. So find out what you need specifically, go and get that, don't overspend. And third thing I would like to say is please create. That's it, take away, please create.
That's good.
You know, I love art. I like to see new things. I like to see new eyes. My son is a photographer who is learning now. My daughter is an artist in her own right. So please create. Just create, whatever you do.
That's a great segue. I do want to ask you. So, what keeps you motivated? What keeps you staying in that creative mode? Because I know most artists, they have, let's say, quote unquote, a muse or something that keeps them inspired. What keeps you inspired to make great things?
Oh, that's a good one. The more I see, the more I get inspired by other people's work sometimes, or some, you know, on personal life. Like I may have a thought, I may want to capture something, or I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of it comes randomly. Like literally, like I'm a coffee drinker, so I'm out going to get coffee, I'm driving, I may see something like, I got an idea, and I might call somebody like, hey, can we go shoot something, you know. But everything, other photographers, art, music, emotions, you know, life and stuff like that. I'm a father of 3, so my kids, they definitely inspire me a little bit, you know.
Got you. So before a shoot, do you be in the studio doing this to the headphones, or you how do you prepare for, you know what I'm saying, for to create art? So
so if I'm doing a shoot, I definitely want to talk to who I'm working with.
Okay.
If I have an idea and we're gonna talk about it, because I want to get you in the mood. So music is important too. We definitely gonna have music in the studio to create the vibes that we're going for, so we can get in there. You know, some people are professional. They come in, they know exactly what to do. But it depends on what you're going for. So I like to talk. You know, I like to get personal with people a little bit. I wanna feel the energy and create that. So I think we have better shoots that way.
Was you little Drake?
I like Drake. I like Drake. So my musical palette is kind of far. Like right now, I'm definitely listening to Larry June. New album came out.
That's
so
fire.
Definitely listening to that.
Shout out Larry June.
I'm kind of all over the place, but that's where I'm at right now.
Come on, podcast, Larry June.
There you go. Come to Cleveland.
Come to Cleveland. Yeah, you never lie. Yeah, that's facts. No. That's still dope. Because I know for me, like before I do a podcast, I'll go watch a Drink Champs. I'll go watch a Howard Stern, like these great podcasts to get my creative juices going. Don't look at me like that.
I'm trying to listen like the rest of the people. I didn't know that.
No, but that's all good stuff, man. So then, also I like to ask all our guests the same question. Not the same question, but I like to believe that we're gonna watch this 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road, 20 years down the road, after you are on covers of Vogue, all the different magazines.
Definitely hoping for that, man. I receive that. We're gonna manifest.
That's right. We're gonna manifest that. I already see it, bro. I already see it, bro.
Thank you.
So my question to you: what do you want your legacy to be for your art, but also for you as an individual?
Say that one more time.
What do you want your legacy to be?
For me, as far as when it comes to the art, it would just be, man, like, I'm a simple person, so it's just like, he made some good stuff. If people like what I make and they appreciate it, even if it's something that I shot or something that I did and you like it and you hold it up on your wall, I'm happy. You know, I don't have a big thing like, oh, he was the best photographer. Because I don't think that you can be the best. There's, this person did some good stuff, that person did some good stuff. So it's just, I hope that people enjoy what I do and they like it, and I can continue to do stuff like this for a long time. So that's kind of, I would say, for my legacy for that. For my kids, I hope that they see, you have an idea, you start it, and it works out. Make something out of nothing. You know, I'm big on that right now. Something that I've been trying to teach my kids. Like, My kids are kids. They are 22, 18, and 17.
Time out, bro. Time out.
22, 18,
What is the
17.
diet?
Kids, like,
Like 7,
no,
9, 11.
My older children. Y'all excuse me for wiping the head bald head thing.
The hot seat, y'all. The hot seat.
For us who are bald, y'all understand when the lights are on. But my kids are older. I'm not. Well, I don't think I'm not on 41.
Oh man, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, 41.
Wow.
41.
What you eat?
Uh,
What's the diet?
Oh, vegan? No, I'm not a vegan. No, I don't eat a lot. I drink.
understand.
Well, thank you. I drink a lot of water. You know.
A secret? Okay. Give me water.
I try to limit.
There you go,
my
water. All
stress.
right.
Water,
Drink
definitely
water.
water. Try to limit the stress as much as you can. You
Yeah.
know, live a
Yeah, I'm
peaceful
about to
life.
leave.
That's how you limit your stress.
Right.
Get out of here. But yeah, for my kids, one thing that I've been pushing now is, kids get, I want more, I need more, and it's like, I'm a spiritual person, so the Bible always tells us God will not give you more if you cannot if you can't manage the little, why would I give you more?
That's
You know?
Yeah.
And so everything that for a lot of stuff, especially for my kids on the art side, a lot of stuff that they need, they already have, but you're not utilizing it. So just tap into what you have and create. The more, you can do a lot with a little. And as you take that to the level that you can take it to, God will supply more for you. Then next thing you know, you have a whole situation going on.
So question, so if there's a little kid watching right now, or not a little kid, let me say, there's any person that looking to get into photography, they can hit you up and say, hey,
Definitely.
Mr.
Listen, I'm
Haddon,
always open to share information that I have. Always. If you see me on the streets, talk to me. I'm always open to talk. So I'm an approachable person. I know I'm a big guy, but I'm approachable. I smile a lot.
Yeah, he does.
I smile a lot. I do.
So what's the future going to hold for you? What is the future? What can we see next up for you, other than the project you talked about earlier? I mean,
Definitely.
overall.
So, let's see. I'll be doing a lot more shoots this year. I plan to have my own show this year. So I'm working on that. And possibly, I would say, possibly my own studio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so maybe within the next, 2 years, something like that. Because I want to do it a certain way.
So I know we were going off the rails, but I want to ask you a question because I like to think the mechanics of it all. What does a person need in order to set up a studio? Like, how do you figure out pricing for certain shoots? Because certain I've seen the whole gambit, like the spectrum. I see someone charge $5. I see someone charge $500 for the same. Not saying quality work, but like the same headshot or same family shoot. Like, how do you gauge?
So it depends.
that price range?
So, and that's a lot of people may say some things differently. What I've learned from talking to people too, there's a lot of factors that go in there. You can set your pricing competitively with what the average is for your area and for what you do. Like if I'm a wedding shooter and there's a whole bunch of wedding shooters, I may have my own set prices based upon where everybody else is at. Or it could be your experience, what you bring. If you have something that other photographers don't, you're more valuable, you charge a little bit more. If you have 20 years of experience, you might charge based upon that. And it's, set your price. Whatever your price is, set your price. Your price, man. And people will pay for what they want. Period.
That's good. Okay. I want to know. I'm like, okay. All right.
I tell the other half to that, if you don't set it, you'll never know if you can get it.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. Set your price.
No, I feel it. I had to ask a question. I'm like, that's one question I wanted to know because I'm like, okay.
And don't sell. I always say, don't sell yourself short when it comes to that. Like, if this is something that you put time into, you put effort into.
Yeah.
So another thing, I'm a barber. So I've been a barber for about 20 years, and I started off, young. I was like 19. I was charging $10 for haircuts, right? And some time went by, and a buddy of mine who I used to cut his hair for a long time, he became a barber also. And it was like 3 years had passed, and he was like, how much you charge? I'm like, I still charge $10 for haircuts. He's like, you wouldn't work a job that didn't give you a raise for 3 years. Raise your price. As you get better, your skills, your quality, your time, set your price is what you want, man.
y'all heard that, man?
For sure.
Y'all better set them prices.
Definitely.
I think I deserve a raise today.
Yeah, it is.
It's all that time.
Time everybody get a raise. I received that.
There we go. That's right.
So I know he's a barber, bro. So how do you balance working, doing the photography, and also having another business also?
The best way you can. Once you start one, that becomes like second nature. So it's simple, and you fit the other one into it. So I'm not full time as far as just yet doing photography, but I would like to definitely get there because I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I really enjoy it. Like, you know, it's something about being in that space and just being able to create.
Yeah.
I really enjoy that, and I can do that all day long. You know, So.
And you can see the passion in your work. You know,
Thank you.
So shout out to you, bro.
Thank you.
You have such a variety of different things. What would you say is maybe your most favorite piece, if you even have one?
Ooh, that's a hard one. So I have a couple. If anybody's been to kind of like my gallery page, it's the Artful Portrait on Instagram. There's a couple. So there's a lady that I love shooting. We call her Miss Anonymous. But we would shoot around and shoot some stuff, and then we would capture these shots where you never see her face. She's a beautiful woman, but you wouldn't see her face because it's more so about the art, what we're doing. And we did some shots. So if you see them on my page, she's in a orange dress with her hat down. That's one. And I did some not too long ago with it's kind of like my little sister, and she has on a red gown. So I don't know if y'all saw that one. I love that. The stoic look. The gown is dramatic, extra, and it's a lot of drama in it. So I like that. You know, it's hard to pick a favorite because it's like the favorite for this week or this shoot. New shoot, like, I don't even remember the last shoot. This shoot is what I want. I like this, you know.
So I have a question, because I know there's different types of photography too, like different styles. Like I know them all. But what would you say your style is, and how did you curate that style to where it works for you?
So as far as I'm more of a portrait photographer. So I'm definitely into portraits, and that's my niche right now. As far as fine tuning it seriously, I haven't done it yet. As far as to narrow down my specific niche, I'm still trying a lot of stuff. But as far as I'm definitely under the umbrella of portrait.
Okay.
Like people ask me to do weddings, I'm sorry. That is not my skill set. I don't have the patience for that. But listen, I know some wonderful people who do, but that is not me. I am in studio or outside grabbing that. That's me.
That's good.
Okay.
You don't want to be that person like I do it for you, Chris. Hold on, real quick. Let me try it out real quick on you.
Let me just say, shout out to all the wedding photographers. I don't know how you all do it, but you do great things, and that is a lot of work. And y'all listen. Praise God for y'all.
That's a different type of patience too.
So, question: what do you find you get your most requests? You get the Christmas pajama party, portrait type work deal, or you find yourself getting the Sweetest Day, Valentine's Day?
So right now it's kind of I get a lot of the randoms like, hey, I want to do a photo shoot. I just want to do something artistic, or I just want to capture. That's what I get. I guess because of the stuff that I do have on my page and what I do, so they kind of come after me like that. Like they have their idea, and we try to capture it, or they just let me try some things. So yeah, but I haven't gotten I don't get the calls for like Christmas photo shoots.
Okay, pajamas not yet. Don't worry, it's coming.
Yeah, I definitely will. I'm all for
Because
it.
you said something.
Right.
As soon as I leave here, like, let me set something up for Easter.
Easter,
Christmas in July.
Easter.
Christmas in July, right. I can see it now. That'll be a whole vibe.
Be ready for your Christmas card.
Listen.
Okay, so I know we kind of jumbled up because Marquita's rusty, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of threw the closeout.
I know y'all missed the goat. I'm here for sure. I'm back.
But we want to appreciate Dave for being on today because we said the final questions in the middle and came back with questions a little bit afterwards. But it's cool. But I want to thank Dave for being here today. And Dave, so tell people where they can reach you at, bro.
All right, so you can reach me on Instagram. I am the Artful Panda, spelled with regular English, and at the Artful Portrait. And the link is in the bio. My information is there. You can reach me basically through there. So if you all want to shoot or do something or create something, reach out. I'm here.
And by the way, don't go searching. It'll be on the show notes, guys. So you're going to go searching. I have right there. So you don't have to go looking for it all. See, Marquita here, she didn't throw me off.
Episode 114, y'all. We have done it again.
Hold on, before y'all close, can I do something real quick? There's a couple special people I really want to
Please,
say.
please.
My mentor, a couple of them, good friends. Jordan Cage at Creative Cage Studios. That is a good friend of mine, my mentor. Ned, Photo Cred Ned, that is family.
I love him.
Oh, yeah,
Right there.
Ned.
Definitely we're doing She Fly though, Marcia Craggett, a dope stylist and photographer. Shout outs to her. Of course, one of the GOATs here in Cleveland, Stephen Midget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've known him for a long time. I just want to give a shout out to them. They are always helpful, you know, and they do great work.
I think we'll see coming on. We got him coming on later on.
He's a funny guy.
Yeah,
He's a funny guy.
Oh my God, his page is hilarious.
And he does some great work as well.
Yeah, a lot of them that you mentioned, I think they did the naked shoot one time where it was like all the artists and their cameras. Yeah, that was so dope to me, and that's when I learned we have so much greatness here at home just on the photography and capturing side because. You know, you hear the same 2 or 3 names, but there's so many people, and like you say, everybody has their different.
Yeah, their niche.
Yeah.
You know? They're one thing that they bring that somebody else doesn't. You know, that's why I say I love art. So please create. Again, please, whoever you are, if you're thinking about it, don't think, just do it. Create.
Just do it.
Just do
and support the creator, the creatives, because they are really out here hustling, supporting one another. I went to the garage shop the other day, y'all.
Listen.
But like the scene of artists in our city is so amazing, and the way that they hunker down on each other, support each other, laugh, joke, critique is just different. And I really love that. Shout out to Sophie. I seen Sophie out there, so shout out to my girl.
You know, we need to create like a gallery or whatnot, like the club gallery or whatnot, and just showcase all the different artists in the city.
That would be so dope.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Not bad.
We can do it at his studio.
Because it's on the way.
And also to check out some events, like I said earlier in the show too, June 15th, we are having an R&B art night. So I will definitely be putting information in a couple of weeks about that on the page. It's going to be down at Lounges. It's going to be a great event. Y'all definitely stay tuned and come out because I think you're going to enjoy it.
Right. He going to come back and talk about it too, y'all. Just to remind y'all.
So part two, about to do at the gallery one time.
That'd be dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Nice little walkthrough.
So we can't thank you enough, David, man.
Well, thank y'all for having me, man. I truly appreciate y'all. Thank you.
And dealing with Brandon, I know it's a lot. We appreciate you.
I got your back, Brandon.
Appreciate you. I got you back.
Way back. You don't want me bothered with you.
Appreciate you, y'all. Once again, I just want to thank you guys once again for tuning in every week. It is a pleasure to be on you guys' screen every week, showing these great artists, great influencers, great entrepreneurs in our city who are doing great things. It is an honor to once again help cultivate the city of Cleveland and bring awareness to it all. Once again, I want to thank you guys for tuning every week. The subscribers keep subscribing. Thank y'all. Can't thank y'all enough. And until next time, y'all.
Bye.
Peace.
Take it easy.